Hey guys, I'm on a part of Sane Trilogy Crash 1. This time we're doing the lab. And the lab is interesting because it's another color gem. It's the final color gem. It's the yellow gem. Which means you have to go through it without, fucking dying. And it took me a few attempts, but I cut them all out. And it's just like the actual successful attempt. So I'm not wasting your time here. I mean, you will miss a few life boxes. They'll look like question marks instead or whatever, but who gives a shit, really? The way this level works is that these crates, the metal exclamation mark crates, activate either a door or a floor. The floor is a good thing, because then you won't get fucked. The door you need to open, because then you can progress through. And the level is pretty short, but it's difficult in a different way. I'll go through it very soon, but right now, here is a bonus. This bonus is hard because you don't want to destroy that arrow. That arrow you need to keep alive, because then you can go and get a fucking crate up there. How do you do that? Well, this is where you're gonna have to be sort of accurate on your stuff by making that kind of jump. It's not easy. It'll take you a few attempts if you're, not very good at video games and such, unlike yours truly. But yeah, if you can handle that, then good. Should be easy for you. But after that, you then have to just focus on the rest of the shit. Again, you can't die though. Now, you could try killing that guy, but don't. You can jump right past him by just jumping around him. Which I would highly recommend, because there's no good point in killing him, considering the timing on him is absolute garbage. Killing him though is just fine. Now, there are some TNT here. And if you really want to, get through the relic of this, you're gonna need to go ahead and just fucking, hit the guy into the TNT here. And then, get through the rest of this fast as you can. You're gonna have to sort of wait here, because I haven't found a good way of jumping over these electric fields. I mean, if you can, then great. I would love to know, because it would help greatly. But as it stands, it doesn't. And then there's some TNT boxes right here, which are just great. Destroy them, and gem is ours. So yeah, very easy, short level, honestly, if you're just going through without dying, getting the gem and such, but the relic is going to be much worse. Because there's not much challenge in Crash 1 now due to what they changed, but the relics are where the majority of the challenge is now. And I'll be showing that soon, in 2 parts. Right now though is the Great Hole, and the Great Hole is fucking hard and long. Jesus Christ, it's hard and long. I mean, it's probably gonna take me an hour to get through this. It's just a really fucking difficult long level done. Yeah, it's just filler, sort of. I mean, there's a good reason why this level exists before the Cortex boss, but anyway, I would go ahead and do the Cortex boss now, because we made it, just the final fight now. But I did cheap you out on that one level, so let's actually do Castle Machinery for real this time. Because, yeah, the green gem path, it takes to the exit and that's it. Simple shit. But that was just cheap. So instead, let's do it the actual way of dropping down here. Don't worry, he can survive long falls. He survived longer than that, actually. So yes, Castle Machinery. It's more of this garbage that I'm not a huge fan of, and more of these fuckers that I'm not a huge fan of at all. In fact, I hate these guys. So much, so fucking much do I hate these guys. And yes, more moving platforms. This time, the moving platforms you need to actually time yourself on, because there is death above that will crush you and burn you and destroy you if you don't get off real quickly. Luckily, you can sort of see it coming from a mile away on the first one. So, nothing too difficult. Then you get past all this bullshit and you find yourself over here. Where you'll find a continue, another one of those fuckers, a moving platform, and more of this shit. Except now it's a lot more difficult because now you have to do some jumps right over the pipes in order to get to these platforms. Now, this place acts weird in Sane Trilogy, and Spikestuff shows this pretty well. Trust me, if you've seen his Twitter, you would have seen some of the dumbest shit ever of this game. There's easy ways to break this, but I haven't really gotten that yet, and quite honestly, I'm not gonna force it. I'll let it come naturally if it has to be that way. And yeah, now we go down this way because we gotta continue. And there's the enemy here I can jump over, and there's this thing, and there's this thing. Let's check out this thing. It just gives you one fruit. That's about it. This thing over here, though, gives me some crates. Now, if I really need the lives, that would have been nice, but And over here we have a trap spring over here, which will hurt me. Just showing that off. And some force springs right over here, which... Let's just try that again. Now, I'm not going to jump cut this because, quite honestly, this isn't a long part. And why not? You know? Besides, you can sort of see the whole, you know, lives not mattering in Crash 1 thing anymore. Also, yes, the pipes are the same animation as the burn animation for anything that is essentially fire. And again, the animation sucks. There are a lot more unique death animations later on in Crash 2 and 3 that look a lot better than this shit. So I feel like with Crash 1, they just sort of didn't make it look very good at all. Crash 2 and 3, though, it's a bit better. Not the fire animation such, I mean like deaths overall when it comes to unique ones that aren't just falling down or angel or whatever. What sucks is they didn't recreate the Crash 1 death animations of zooming in, blank screen, you know, blank void, and, you know, spinning around dead. Also, box bridge. Yeah, I did a terrible job at actually doing it the right way, but I somehow made it through, no problem, so fuck it, I'll take it. And now one more ride all the way through to the exit, because the exit is pretty much up there to our left, and it is bombarded by a whole bunch of these guys who are extremely easy. Get past the gas, and let's try that again. Not jump cutting, because, like, I'm just sort of giving you a bit of filler, but yeah. As you can see, over here, I'm now going to be showing you... Well, that's not exactly the right way either, but fuck it, you know. It's much better because I kept those boxes the way they should be. I should be going left to right for those 4 boxes. I should not be going second box and first and third and fourth, because that makes the jump from first to third a bit difficult. It's just unnecessary. The way you're supposed to do it is different to what I did there. In fact, it doesn't even involve, you know, breaking all the boxes in that line, but fuck it. Anyway, more jumping over here, jumping over some pipes, dealing with the moving platforms. One more enemy over here, and we did it. We got the gem, and we beat Castle Machinery. And that is it. So there, I actually beat Castle Machinery. But we're not done yet. We're not going to Cortex just yet. I want to actually get the Cortex of all the colored gems. So, we're actually going to be going back to Lights Out now. Because I got the yellow gem, and Lights Out needs the yellow gem in order to do the colored gem path. And this is where the purple gem is. So, I'm going to jump cut to where we are at the yellow gem path. Right now. So, I haven't died, and I'm going to make it over here, just take the path, here it is, and ride it all the way up. Looking at some, some paintings here, that's nice. And here are the last 3 crates. Here's the exit, here's some lives, and there's purple gem. And that's it. That's Lights Out. So that is purple gem, and that is all the colored gems. We're done. So now it's just normal gems and the relics. Oh, and Cortex, of course. We're doing Cortex now because I got all the bullshit needed that I just needed to get out of the way right now. I mean, huzzah, honestly. So, let's go and fight Cortex. So, how difficult is Cortex? Might be wondering. Maybe. No. With 88%, I'm hoping he's going to be fairly decent, maybe? Well, first we gotta get his little introduction dialogue out of the way. Why not?
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Yep, that's all he has to say. And yeah, this is the entire fight. He will shoot purple beams at you, purple balls at you. You have to dodge them. And he'll shoot green ones too, you knock them back. Then he'll shoot blue ones, which travel slowly, and you jump over them, and you duck over them or whatever. Eventually this will come into play, where the green balls just sort of hover in the air, and they just sort of collect each other, and you just keep at it until you beat them. Except hitting the shit isn't easy, because he likes to shoot in spots where it's close to a blue ball or whatever, and it's just that you don't want to... Also, hit detection is sort of weird, because it looks like you shouldn't have gotten hit there. It looks like you shouldn't have died there. But for some reason, the hitbox on his fucking balls are a lot bigger than what they appear. So, that's good. That's just good. But, yeah, this is basically the same as the actual boss in Crash 1, and it's as easy as the boss. Just make sure not to get yourself fucked. Be careful of these arcane balls, even if they are extremely easy to deal with. And, yeah, we need to actually get 3 green balls this time. Don't worry. This is sort of played out sort of boss fight, honestly. Now in the 4th phase where he'll shoot repeatedly at you, and yeah, I died there.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
I'm starting to notice that either the hit detection on these is really awkward, or the camera angle isn't doing me any justice. Because it looks like I'm actually dodging that shit. It looks like I'm not actually touching that. But for some reason, I still touch the balls and die. Which makes no sense. So, either this game is fucking with me, or these balls have terrible hit detection and can go fuck themselves, honestly. But yeah, this is the entire boss fight. Nothing special to Cortex. I'm about to beat him anyway. Just have to die in twice. Really, that's about it. There's no other special deaths to Cortex, really. of getting shot by him, so let's just end it now by dodging this shit, hitting the green balls, and end it right now. One more hit, because all he shoots is a green ball after that, and that's it. We've beaten Crash 1, everybody. Let's see the ending. Oh, sorry, let's wait for a long fucking time and then see the ending. And that's it. That's Crash 1. And, yeah, you know, that was neat. You know, there was nothing wrong with that, you know. But I feel like it was a bit too short, honestly. I feel like they could have put in more of Crash, you know, because Sane Trilogy just wasn't that long. Crash 1 only, like, what the fuck? Yeah, you're not buying it. We're not going to be watching these credits right now. I'm actually going to just skip them pretty soon. We will watch these credits after I'm done with all 3 games. But they always play it with the normal ending. They never play the credits on special endings, though. So if you 100% the game, you don't get another ending. You don't get the credits. So I guess there are no endings, because no credits. Which makes no sense because they are credits in the actual original game. Whatever, Sane Trilogy, your fucking rules. But yes, that is it. So now you've been in the game, it's time to 100% the game because we now have to go and get gems, which I'll be doing next part. But right now I'm actually going to showcase to you how this is going to go next part by doing jungle rollers right now, getting that out of the way. So here's the thing with the gems. Here's the thing with doing this. I'm going to jump cut to when it's appropriate from the boxes. You will know I've got everything else, but I'm just showing you the stuff you haven't seen yet. Like this. And that's gonna be how it always goes. Then after, you know, showing you this shit, I'll jump cut to when we get the gem and then exit the level. Like so. And I will also be getting rid of the loading screens. So after this part, except for... No. I'll be cutting off the loading screens almost entirely, except for the starting ones. When you see the name of the level, I'll only show you that for about 3-5 seconds, and then I show you the cuts. That way you know which level we're doing right now. But yes, I'm cutting at the loading screens, and I'm also going to just be cutting straight to the important shit. So next time on Crash 1 Sane Trilogy, we're going gem hunting. We're getting all these gems. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time for that.